about 4 years ago, but I still remember it like it was yesterday. I was working the late shift at a popular jewelry store in a busy shopping center. It was around 8003, maybe closer to 9 p.m. Just me and 2 other women closing up for the night. We'd done this shift 100 times before. But that night, something was different. Let me explain the layout real quick. Our shop had one way into the staff-only area, a single door. Once inside, there was a small office. That office had 2 doors. One led to a walkway connecting the toilet and the shop floor, and the other opened into the storage room. Now here's the creepy part. The storage room lights were motion activated. They only turned on when someone walked in. I stepped into the office to return some jewelry to the storage. As I reached the door, I froze. Behind it, just barely visible, was a woman's face. About 3/4 of it, staring at me from behind the edge of the door. Her expression? Cold, still, angry. She didn't blink, didn't move, just stared. I blinked, looked away, confused. When I looked back, she was gone. But the lights in the storage room, they were still off. If someone had been inside, they would have triggered the sensors. So I figured, maybe it was one of my co-workers playing a prank. I walked toward the door. Each step felt heavier. The silence thick. Just as I reached for the handle, crash. A loud metallic clatter exploded behind me. My heart jumped. I spun around expecting to see one of the trays. Maybe a charm tray had fallen. They're open at the top, and if they fall, the contents scatter everywhere. I know. It's happened before. But when I looked, nothing. Not a single charm was out of place. Every tray sat neatly on the shelf. Nothing had moved. That sinking feeling like ice in my chest hit me hard. Something was very, very wrong. I backed out of the office slowly, not taking my eyes off that silent dark storage door, and hurried back to the shop floor. Both of my colleagues were standing there, chatting, calm. They hadn't left the floor. And if they had, I would have seen them pass through the only door connecting to the office. But no one did. No one could have. So, who was the woman behind the door? Why didn't the lights turn on? And what made that crashing noise when nothing had fallen? I never got an answer. We never talked about it again. But every time I step near that storage room, I feel like she's still there, watching. What do you guys think?